Welcome to Stretch and Strength. I'm Mira Cook. I'm gonna lead this class today outside in my garden, so you can start by wiping off your muddy feet. Make sure you have a nice space cleared out around you. We're gonna primarily do stuff close to the ground, on all fours, lying on our back, lying on our side today, just so you have a preview. First, let's try and sit tall on our sit bones. You can bend your knees a little bit if you need to, circling the feet. Taking some big breaths of the direction. And breathing out. Circles that go away from each other. Circles that come in and towards each other. Just wiggle your toes. When's the last time you wiggled your toes? For me, it seems like a long time ago. Jiggle the legs. Find a comfortable cross-legged position, or you can sit in a chair as well if that's more comfortable for you. Let's do a little bit of work to release our shoulders, and then we'll do some things later in the session to strengthen the back of our shoulder blades. That helps pull our shoulders down and back. And a couple things to open up the tops of our shoulders and the front of our chest, since a lot of us have issues with slumping forward, computer shoulders, driving shoulders, doing everything shoulders. Put your hand on your shoulder muscle, the muscle in between your shoulder and your neck. We're gonna lift up that shoulder, squeeze the muscle as it's flexed. Ouch, and then let it drop. Breathe in, lift the shoulder and squeeze. Breathe out and let it drop. One more time. Breathe in and hold it up. Squeeze it. Look side to side. Look up and down. Look forward and let your shoulder drop. Notice if you sense any difference in the shoulders. Hopefully the one we worked on feels like it's hanging a little looser. Let's do the other side. Lift the shoulder, breathe in, squeeze. Breathe out. Again. Last time. Looking side to side. Looking down to up. Look forward, let your shoulder drop. Hopefully we feel a little bit more relaxation in the tops of the shoulders from before we did that. Let's start on our hands and knees. So the palms are right below the shoulders and the knees are right below the hips. First, we want to plug the shoulder blades into our back. We're sliding them down into the back and away from our ears. The neck is long, sometimes the head wants to drop forward. And our lower back is long. We're not sinking, arched, or curved. Great, we're gonna do cat paw. Cat paw, we're leaving the torso exactly the same. And we're just bending one hand and picking it up like we're a cat kneading the ground. Deceptively hard to not move the rest of you. And then picking up the other hand. Keep the back of the neck long. You can suck in your lower tummy. So this is activating our core, getting a little stability into our back. And one more time, other side. Now do the cat paw with one hand, and still without changing anything, stick your arms straight out in front of you. Shoulder blades are still down, collarbones are wide, and then put it down. Other side, we do a cat paw, and then we stretch the arm out in front of us, but still our shoulders are very broad. And then we put it down. Now let's try the legs. Take one leg back, place it on the ground, find a flat tabletop on your back, push away from the mat, and then just lift your leg up as high as you can without disturbing your torso. Other side, we bring the leg behind us, and we just lift it up to the height, trying to stretch our knee. however high we can get it without disturbing our torso. Now we're gonna do arm and leg together. Cat paw, one hand, arm goes out. Leg is placed behind you, suck in your tummy and lift the leg, balancing, and put it down. Other side, still pushing away and along through the back of the neck. Cat paw, extend the arm, place the leg behind it, straight, suck in your tummy and lift your leg, and put it down. Let's do it one more time each side. Cat paw, extend the arm, extend the back leg, lift it up, suck in your tummy, back of the neck is long, and put it down. Other side. Cat paw, extend, leg goes behind, lift it up, suck in the tummy, and bring it down. A couple shoulder glides, chest just goes towards the ground, and then pushes away so the back of the shoulder blades are broad. I try to keep my shoulders away from my ears the whole time. Also, imagine you're pulling your hands in towards each other, but without doing it, just activating. Sink the chest, push the chest away. A couple more times. Sinking, pushing away, sink, push away. Last time, push away. Cameo by my cat Nunu. And then we stretch into a child's pose. Some big breaths into the back of the body. See if you can expand the lungs in your back, through your back. Excellent. Let's roll onto our back with our knees up to the sky. I mean literally the sky because I'm under the sky. Great. Twist your knees side to side if you need to. Get a couple cracks out of your back. Let's do breathing abdominals. First, we're going to place our hands around our rib cage, so you should feel your bony ribs. The thumb can be tucked under. We're just going to breathe laterally, side to side. When I breathe in, my ribs go side to side. When I breathe in, they relax. Breathe out, they relax, that is. Breathing in, expanding side to side. Breathe out, they come in. Side to side. And down. Find your hip bones with your fingertips. Crawl your fingers in a little bit and relax your hands. Now we're going to add the waist part of this. Breathe in side to side through the ribs like we just did. When we breathe out, I'm going to narrow the waistline and suck the belly button in. Wide through the ribs. Narrow through the waist. Wide through the ribs. Try to relax your shoulders. Narrow the waist. One more time. Wide, narrow through the waist. Put your hands down beside you. You can press your shoulder blades into the mat. It broadens our shoulders, and we're going to suck the belly button down towards the ground so our whole spine touches the mat. And then we're just going to march. Just lift a knee and put it down. Lift a knee, put it down. So we're just marching to feel our lower abdominals up and down, up, gracefully up, good. Now we're going to make it more challenging. Squeeze your waist into a narrow waist. Put your spine into the ground, press your shoulder blades, float one leg into tabletop, and then the other. This is hard already. We're We're going to tap the toe towards the ground. Only go as far as you can before your back starts to arch, right? And then we alternate legs towards the ground. Try to relax your throat. You'll obviously feel your stomach working. Whole core is working. Press into the ground. Try to breathe. Let's just do a few more. One more time each side. Pushing through your arms. Other leg. Hug your knees and roll back and forth. We woke up our core. Let's do a few ab curls, aka crunches, but we'll just add a few details. Hands behind the head. Elbows are a couple inches off the mat so they're in your peripheral vision. First thing we're going to do is suck in the tummy. We're going to press down through the back of the lower ribs. And then we're going to roll our upper body up as if it's on a wheel. Nod the chin, roll up and forward, breathe out. And then come down. Breathe in wide, laterally like we practiced. Push through the lower ribs, scoop the tummy, and come up. Keep going. Shoulder blades should be dropping down. Nod the chin, press through the lower ribs. See if you can come up any higher than the last time. Peel the shoulder blades off the mat. Let's do 4 more. Press through the lower ribs, nod the chin, hollow the stomach. Two more. Last one. Nice job. Take one knee to the chest, elongate the other leg, just a little stretch through the hip. See if you can stretch your leg straight overhead and flex the foot, grab behind the thigh. Probably straight up is good for most people. If you have very loose hamstrings from doing ballet since you were 3, you can pull it a little closer. Press into your thigh. Resist away for 3, 2, 1. And relax it. I'm going to grab my calf, but you'll probably be on your thigh. Pushing away for 1, 2, 3. Let it go. Last time. Resist your own hands. 1, 2, 3. Bring it down. Hug your knees. Roll back and forth. Switch sides. First, we just feel a long down leg and a nice bent up leg. Kick up to the sky, flex your foot, grab behind your hamstring. I'm gonna do my calf though. Push away for 1, 2, 3. Let it go. Big breath. Push away for 1, 2, 3. Let it go. Push away for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let it go. I hope you got a lot out of that extra second, the 4th second. And rolling back and forth. Let's relax our knees all the way over to one side. Opposite hand goes on top of the knees. And then reach with the other arm and look over. The shoulder away from the knees. Big breath. Relax your shoulders. Other side, knees switch, hand on top. Look away from the knees, relax the shoulders. Good. behind the thighs, roll up. We're gonna go back to our all fours position and work in inching towards a side plank. So again, find your shoulders away from your ears, your long back of your neck, and your lower belly sucking in a little bit. Draw one leg behind you. Let me get where I can see you. Roll the heel down, and we're gonna peel open the upper body. So we're making a flat line with the side of the body. Arm goes up. I'm trying not to lean. I'm trying to be very flat. If there was a glass in front of me, I'll press my whole body against the glass. And then let's come back to all fours. Other side. Toe goes behind. Roll the heel down. Open the torso. And usually we have to tuck the tailbone a little bit and suck in the belly to make a straight line. And then let's come back. Extend the leg. Roll the heel down. Find a straight line. Tuck the tuck the tailbone and suck in the tummy. Here, this is already a challenge, but if you want to, you can put the other leg behind. So we have a side plank here. Should make it more straight. And then we'll put the knees down, come through our all fours, other side. Foot goes behind, heel rolls down. First we peel open, align our pelvis, use our core, and up for 3, 2, 1. Coming back. Let's do that one more time. Back, rolling down, opening up, tuck behind if you can. You can also just still be here. Breathe. Pushing your palm into the ground. Continue pushing your palm into the ground even as you transition back. So we're pushing away, foot goes back, rolling down. Open the torso. Join the foot, press away, suck in the tummy. Squeeze your butt together. Put the knee down, come back to all fours. Let's take this little lounge position. So we're like hanging out with our friends. Other arm rests on top here. First, you're gonna push into the leg that's farther forward, push, and then push into the hand that's out. You wanna feel a bridge of support from that hand to that foot. That's what we're gonna be using. The other foot can rest behind. We're gonna bring our hips up to the sky, suck in our tummy, and we're gonna reach through the middle, and then bend and come out of it. So let's start by pushing our shoulder down into the ground. Push into hand and foot, reaching through, and then come out, still pushing down into the mat so my shoulder doesn't ever shrug up. Let's do a couple more. Poking through, sit down, poking through, sit down. All right, lounging to the other side. Resting our arm. Let's start by pushing away so our shoulder that's supporting us can slide down. Push into the foot that's out. Push into the hand that's down. Gather our ribs in our stomach. Pushing, poking through. Still pushing through the palm, and we untwist. Push into the hand and foot, twist. Untwist. Push into the hand and foot, twist. Untwist. And then one more. It's harder than it looks. Twist. And untwist. Nice, guys, and that's a lot of work for our scapula, and we get a nice twist through the body as well. Let's just do a few things on our side, and then I'll take you back to plank. We're continuing to relax our shoulders and work our scapula. Lying on your side, cradle your head in your hand. Feet are underneath you, and then you bring them about 6 inches in front of you. Hand in front of the chest. Suck in the tummy, squeeze the butt, Flex the feet. Lift up the top foot and then bring it down a little back so it's right below your sit bone. Up and down 8 times. 1. Don't move the waist at all. There should be a little space where your waist is pulling up off the ground. We don't want to sink this way. Long sides of the waist. 7, 8. Now kick forward twice. You go 1, 2, bring it back. And 1, 2, bring it back behind you. 1, 2, suck in your tummy when your leg goes behind you so you don't arch. 1, 2, bring it back. 1, 2, bring it back. I'm about to tip over here. Bring it back, try not to fall. 1, 2, bring it back. Last time. 1, 2, bring it back. Leave the thigh behind you and bend the leg. Thread it through for bicycle. It goes down and behind, suck in your tummy, bend behind you, and then through. Down and behind. We shouldn't be moving our waist. And through. Down and behind, and through. Leave it front. Now it goes bending through, reverse the bicycle. Back, down, around. Suck in your tummy. See if you can squeeze your butt together a little bit. Through to the back. Down and around. Through to the back. Down and around. Bend your leg. Tap your hip a little. Now let's try banana. Legs are down. Arm is out with the palm up. You can't see my palm, but it's up. First, we suck in our tummy and find our tailbone long. Then we side bend and it brings up our arms and legs. Banana. And put it down. I like to say banana each time as we do it. Curve, lift, second, banana. One more banana and that's all. Side bend, suck in your tummy. Banana. And put it down. Let's do the other side. Do-si-do the other side. Cradle your head in your elbow. Feet are below you, and then we bring them about 6 inches in front. We suck in the tummy. We draw up the lower part of the waist. We lengthen the tailbone. You might even squeeze your butt a little bit. Hand in front of the chest. Flex. Lift up the top leg. Up and down 8 times. Without, I'm not shifting the waist, right? Just long. 4, 5, 6. Think of a long line through the body. 8. Kick front twice. Lie back, suck in the tummy. Whoa. 2. Try not to fall over. 3. Long sides of the waist. 4. Are we breathing? Are we scooping up our tummy? It tends to want to relax the longer we work. Pubic bone pulls forward as the leg goes back. 5. Let's just do one more. Pulsing front and back. Bend the knee behind you. Thread it through for bicycle. It goes back and through, around. Sucking in the tummy. Let's narrow the waist like we did before. Now bend, thread through the middle, down and long, through the middle, down and long, through the middle. Trying to keep long. Bend the knee, tap the hip out. Feet are together, palm up, arm is out, hand in front of the chest. First, I side bend the body, and then I extend the arm and leg up. Banana. Rest. Breathe in. Elongate the tailbone, scoop up the tummy, side bend, banana. And down. Just one more banana. Banana. Nice. Roll to your tummy, push back to a child's pose. Oi, 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 oi. and I needed it. Let's come to plank for 3 breaths. So we're gonna have our palms right under our shoulder blades. Let's step the shoulders away from the ears, long back of the neck, step the feet back one at a time while you suck in your tummy. 3 breaths. Pull the pubic bone towards your rib cage. Long breaths. Stay here or put your knees down for 4 push-ups. 1. Elbows graze the ribs. 3. 4. Downward dog. Pedal through the feet. Stretch the backs of the legs. You can shake your head if you like. You can also nod it. Affirmative. Hold the downward dog. Back to the plank. Lower down in 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's hard, y'all. Okay, let's do a couple things for our upper back. Arms are out beside your shoulders like a W. Feet are close together. Forehead is down. First, we push our pubic bone into the mat. Suck your belly up and away from the mat as much as you can. Now lift your head and neck just 2 inches off the ground. And then put it down. Push the pubic bone down, scoop the belly. Head and neck hover. And then we put it down. Push the pubic bone down. Scoop the tummy. Cover the head. Now arc the heart up and forward. We're doing a little upper back extension and then push into your elbows on the ground. And then put it down. Push the pubic bone down. Scoop the tummy. Cover the head. Roll up and forward. Still pushing the pubic bone down. And then press through the elbows. Last time. Pubic bone down. Tummy scoops up. Cover the head and neck. Arc up and forward. Press through the elbows. Good. Put one hand under your forehead. I would rest looking down, but I'm just going to look towards you. If you can, grab the back of your foot. Squeeze your tush together. Push your pubic bone into the ground and hold. Quad stretch. Switch sides, other hand. It's important that you push your pubic bone down, otherwise we tend to arch the back here. And squeeze your butt together, knees are close together, and you can also kick into your hand if you like. Release. Let's roll to our side and come up. Let's come to feet in front of us, hands behind us. Your fingers could face forward or a little out to the side, whatever's comfortable for you. First, practice just sinking in your shoulder blades and then pushing up and away from the ground, sinking, and pushing, sinking. This is how I would normally sit, but this could be better, right? Not all the way this forward, but we want to feel that our shoulder blades are strong and they can pull our chest open. Stay pulled up, or pushing down that is. Push through the feet and see if you can lift your pelvis. How high can you lift it? It's a challenge for the shoulders and a stretch at the same time. And put it down. And it's okay if your hips are only here. Just lift as high as you can. Push away. Lift the hips up. Oh, it's a real stretch for my shoulders. Then come down. Let's do it twice more. Make sure you're not sinking. You push away. Spread your palms to the ground. Push up. Oh my God, it's killer. My body's like, I'd rather not. Keep pushing down through your palms as you come down. My tendency would be to, when I come down, just to Something like that. Last time, push away. Lift the hips up. Hold through the shoulders. And come down. Great, last thing. In a little straddle. You might be more of a V if you didn't do ballet since you were 3 years old. And we'll just do a quick stretch for the inner thighs. Reaching forward, you could flex your feet. Or point, or flex and point. Let's go back to that lateral breathing that we did at the beginning of class. Our rib cage goes wide. Now our belly button comes up, we narrow the waist. 2 more times, wide. Narrow through the waist. Long through the back of the neck. Great work, that's all we have time for today. Thank you for joining me. I'm here every Friday morning at 9 a.m. and there's also a very vast catalog of my previous classes on the Battery Dance page. So join me anytime. If you're able to, you can donate to batterydance.org.